Yes, good afternoon. Today in this lecture, we are going to topic one. I'll start topic one with nouns. Nouns, we need to know what's a noun and definition, types, and examples. So a noun is a word that represents a person, thing, concept, or a place. Most sentences contain at least one noun or a pronoun. An example on a sentence is uh, an example contains anywhere from 1 to 3 nouns. Examples: noun in a sentence: the dog runs faster. June is my favorite. So you see at least in every sentence we've got a noun. So noun are one of the main types of words in English, along with other parts of speech as verbs. They are often, but not always, but preceded by an article, there, or an, which are the determinants. Uh, Now let's see the second phase of this unit is the noun phrases. When analyzing sentences structure, it's common to refer to a noun phrase. A noun phrase is a noun or a pronoun in a combination with all the words that belong within the sentence, such as an article, adjective, or other terminals that modify the noun. A noun phrase consists of a noun, pronoun, alone, or of a much longer series of words, that is, always including at least one pronoun or noun. Example of noun phrases in a sentence. Pizza is delicious. So we see the pizza is a noun, is a verb, and delicious is an adjective. So the poor constriction is well known as peace person. So you see now they are noun phrases. The Now let's see nouns versus pronouns. Pronouns are much smaller sets of words such as I, she, and they that are used in a similar way to nouns. They are primarily used to stand in for a noun that has already been mentioned or to refer to yourself and other people. Like nouns, pronouns can function as the head of a noun phrase and as subject or object of a verb. You can have a complete sentence consisting of a just pronoun and a verb, like he walks, just as you could with a noun, Jack walks. Yeah. Unlike nouns, some pronouns, mainly the personal pronouns, change their forms depending on the grammatical context they use in. For example, the first, first person pronoun is I when it's used as a subject and me when it's used as an object. So where a noun like a dog, where you look the same in both cases. Example of pronouns in a sentence. I can attend. I can attend on Friday. Have you ever meeting before? That's beside the plan. Uh, the fifth one is the concrete versus abstract noun. A decision is often made between concrete noun and abstract nouns. Concrete nouns refers to physical objects, places, or individual things, people that can be observed with the sense, such as upper hill, zebra, and the abstract nouns refer to ideas, feelings, and processes that can be physically located, such as grammar, justice, sadness, and relaxation. So there is no grammatical difference between concrete and abstract noun. It's just a decision that's made to point out the different kinds of things nouns can refer to. Let's now see the collective nouns. A collective noun is a word used to refer a group of people or things such as a team, band, or herd. A collective noun can also be a proper noun, for example, the name of the specific company or a band. A collective noun may appear to be singular, for example, the or plural, petals. In a form, and there is some disagreement about whether they should be created grammatically or singular. So in US English, it's standard to treat collective nouns as singular, regardless of whether they look plural or not. In UK English, the same words may be treated as plural or singular depending on the context. For example, treated as plural when you are emphasizing the individual member of the group, singular when you are emphasizing the overall collective. Examples of these are collective now used English. The team is really excited to meet. A couple of geese is the most exciting thing you like to encounter at the back. Let's now you see the generic nouns. A generic noun is a noun that is used to refer to a whole class or things or people, places, and etc. They can be plural or singular, and they may appear with a definite angle, an indefinite article, or not an article. The same noun may be used generically in some contexts and not others. For example, it will be equally possible to use nouns in sentence below, like in a non-generic way. For example, the people I know the best are my brothers. Yeah. Example of generic is people are resourceful. The noun is a positive noun. And a positive noun or a positive noun phrase is a noun that comes after another noun to provide additional information about it. If the apostrophe provides additional information, that is, it will be a clear who or who are you referring to without it. It's written without any extra punctuation. If it's provide an extra information that is not essential, it's surrounded by a comma. For example, a positive noun in a sentence is my colleague Adam has really bad sleep. My car Ford Focus broke down yesterday. The last one is the attributive noun. Attributive nouns are nouns that are used like adjective to modify another noun. For example, a company is an attribute noun in the phrase company policy. Even though attributive nouns work similarly to adjective, they are still classes of nouns. This because they don't fulfill all grammatical requirements of adjectives. For example, they have to appear before noun. That is, it will make sense to say a policy that is company. For example, the deputy mayor in a sentence is a big fan of carrot cake, but ice cream is my right. We have come now to the end of this lecture. Make sure you attempt this one and as a manual understood in your account. Thank you. All the best.